And then Surah Al-Imran, verse 199, surely among the people of the book there are those who believe in Allah, in what has been sent down to you and what has been sent to them, and is humbling themselves before Allah. They do not barter away the verses of Allah for worldly gains. They have their reward with their Lord. Surely Allah is swift at reckoning. So notice in that verse that the use of the plural personal pronoun them is used. So the revelation from Allah was apparently sent not only to Jesus, as some Muslims would maintain, but to them, meaning the people of the book. So that's a rejoinder that I would use when someone says that the Injil was a special book revealed to Jesus and doesn't refer to our four Gospels that we find in our canon.
Surah 5 verse 68, let's read it in its totality, because here's what it says. It says, say, O people of the book, you follow no good till you observe the Torah and the gospel. Notice it says gospel, Injil, not gospels with an S. One gospel. And I'll show you what he means by it. It doesn't mean Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. That's not what Allah is talking about, and I'll show you that. But he says, you follow no good until you observe the Torah, the gospel, and that which was revealed to you. What's he talking about? This Quran. And if you look at Surah 5 verse 46, he makes it clear what he means by Injil. He doesn't mean Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. In Surah 5 verse 46, Allah says, and we sent after them in their footsteps Jesus, son of Mary, verifying that which was before him of the Torah, and we gave him the gospel. You can't show me Jesus was walking around with Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. He wasn't. Those things didn't exist at Jesus. He wasn't walking around when he started preaching and said, oh, let me look at Matthew and Mark. So Allah is saying that he gave something to Jesus. You can't show me Jesus was walking around with Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. He wasn't. Those things didn't exist at Jesus. He wasn't walking around when he started preaching and said, oh, let me look at Matthew and Mark. You can't show me Jesus was walking around with Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. He wasn't. Those things didn't exist at Jesus. He wasn't walking around when he started preaching and said, oh, let me look at Matthew and Mark.